Uncle Chunt.
Okay, James Cameron, I thought you were an advocate for strong women. You married Sarah Connor after all. So James Cameron's come out today, giving some shade towards the Wonder Woman film. I'll just read an excerpt out of one of his quotes. James Cameron claims, all of the self-congratulatory back-patting Hollywood's been doing over Wonder Woman has been so misguided. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, but to me it's a step backwards. Sarah Connor was not a beauty icon. She was strong, she was troubled, she was a terrible mother, and she earned the respect of the audience through pure grit. And to me, the benefit of characters like Sarah is so obvious. I mean, half the audience is female. So, to be honest, I'm not even quite sure what he's trying to say here. I mean, is his main gripe that Wonder Woman, played by Gal Gadot, is attractive? Like, she's a beautiful woman, no doubt. But what's that got to do with anything to do with the character? Did he just miss the whole point of the movie altogether? She was the one person in the world that was willing to step up and make things happen and protect people and do things what others aren't willing to do or can't do. Stand up for others that can't. I mean, that's a powerful character to start undermining like this. I mean, the way that you described Sarah Connor just then doesn't sound like someone that should be relatable to or someone that's able to be sympathized with. I know when I watched the movie, I didn't really sympathize or relate to her at all. I thought she was, yeah, like you said, a bad mother who just out of circumstance became relatable towards the end of the movie when all shit went loose. Don't get me wrong, T2 is a masterpiece of cinema. I can watch that movie anytime it's on, I love it. But then there's other examples of Sigourney Weaver's Ripley in Aliens. Like, now that's a character that you can get behind as a strong female. No bullshit. Does what needs to happen. I feel Ripley's a stronger character than Sarah Connor is, that's for sure. James Cameron, I know you've got a name for yourself in Hollywood. You're a big name. You're bankable, that's for sure. You push the industry forward in all technology and other facets. But these words aren't pushing anything forward at all. You say that the movie's a step backwards, but I think your words are putting a step backwards. The movie itself is a step forwards and leaps and bounds. In no way, shape or form did I feel that that Wonder Woman is being objectified as an icon in this movie. In other mediums, she has been, but in this movie in particular, no. I think this was a very honest, very true representation of the character that's easily digestible for today's audience. Had a very strong positive message. Gal Gadot made a very, very strong effort as Wonder Woman, as an icon for hope. I think you might need to go see the movie again, mate, because you've missed the point altogether. So many people that are disagreeing with you online today. This movie's made over $800 million. It definitely had an audience. So I think your direction on this is clearly misguided, mate. Now, this movie doesn't need your backing at all, but I would have thought someone in your caliber would have had the foresight to support such a progressive movie. I, for one, as a male, Wonder Woman is one of my favourite characters in the DC universe. I never thought I'd get to see a movie, let alone with Wonder Woman in it, yet here we are, and it was awesome, and the rest of the world thought so too. So I think you're in the minority. Anyway, so about those Avatar movies, how are they going?
Uncle Chunt.